I'm going to show you the test method for determining the specific gravity and absorption of fine aggregates. You will be needing 500 grams of SSD fine aggregates. To do that, first you need a fine aggregate that has been soaking for at least 24 hours. To get enough material, fill up the coal. Get 1.5 of these. This should be enough for your sample size. To dry it, just use a heat gun. This has two settings, one for cold and one for hot. Make sure that when you're drying your fine aggregates, it's set at hot. So that it's easier to dry, remove the excess water that came with the sand or fine aggregates. When your aggregate has started to change color, you may start testing it for SSD condition. So simply transfer your sand to this funnel. Need this cone and a pumping rod. So fill up the cone with this sand. Then drop this 25 times to the sand. and then lift the cone straight up. Since the cone did not collapse, means that the surface of the aggregates is not yet dry. There is still surface tension between the fine aggregates. So just keep on doing this, dry it again. One, two, three, 4, 5. Six, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22, 4, 5. And then lift up. Okay, that is now in SSD condition. A very small tap and it collapses. That is already good. When you won't be testing this immediately, you have to cover it with a wet rag. Otherwise, this will keep on drying. The next step will be to weigh the picnometer filled with water, and then weigh 500 grams of this. This is the picnometer that you'll be using for your fine aggregate testing. So fill it up with water up to the top, and then wipe the sides and get the weight of the picnometer filled with water. Then remove about half of the water so that you can put your fine aggregates inside the picnometer. So weigh 500 grams of your SSD fine aggregate. Okay, so 500 grams of SSD fine aggregates. Place it inside your picnometer. Cover and remove the air that comes with your sand. You do this by rolling. Once you've removed the air, fill up the pycnometer again with water up to the top of the pycnometer. Once you've filled your pycnometer with water, fill it to the same level as when you filled it without the aggregates. Make sure that the bottle is dry. Take the weight of the pycnometer with water and sand, and then decant. Remove your fine aggregates and put it in a pan. Don't leave any sand in the pycnometer. Now, there will still be plenty of water in your pan. Decant as much water as you can. Now put this in the oven, label it with your section and your group number. After 24 hours of drying in the oven, come back the following day and then take the weigh.